Hi there. Today on Tax Tips and Tea, we're going to be going over how to stop waiting until you're ready to do something. So it's basically going to be for my women entrepreneurs that are looking to start something new, but they just don't have the courage to do it. So we're going to go over that. We're going to talk about the things that are stopping you and the ways to finally just get out and just do what it is that you want to do. So women who win don't wait for perfect conditions. So we've all heard of the expression fake it till we make it. That is kind of true. And sometimes we have to just take the plunge. It's like we're never going to think we're ready. And sometimes you just have to do it and then deal with any mistakes or anything and learn from it and move forward. But if you never put it on your schedule, if you never start that one thing, if you never pick up the pen, if you never type that first page, if you don't tell someone about it and hold yourself accountable, you're never going to do it. So, we're going to go over that and how to stop procrastinating when you can be a success and you know it, but maybe you have a little bit of doubt about yourself and maybe you need to just push through and then get that thing going. I could give you an example of something that I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do an educational YouTube channel and share some of the wisdom and the things that I've learned and witnessed and have experienced myself over the last 30 years in business. So I finally did it. And those few videos were horrible, just horrible. But I learned from it. And I'm not a professional in any way, shape, or form, but I am getting some positive feedback and not a whole lot of negative feedback. So I am feeling a little bit more confident in the things that I'm doing, and I like it. It's fun. So I'm hoping that you will get something from this and you'll be able to take that away and also experience the same thing that I'm going through right now, which is just the joy of doing something I wanted to and that I love. I'm Lynette. I'm with AT Pros, and I'm going to be your host. And we're going to dive right in here. And I hope that you find some use out of this and learn something and you start your new exciting part of your life today. So let's go ahead and dive in. So, what waiting for really, or what waiting for ready actually already looks like? Um, the course that you haven't launched because it isn't quite ready yet, but it hasn't been ready for 18 months. The rate increase you've been planning to since last year, but you keep pushing it to next quarter. The service offering you know you should add, but you don't feel that you are competent enough to be able to offer that service. The speaking opportunity, the partnership, the podcast, they're all waiting for readiness that never arrives. You're not going to be perfect at first, but you've got to jump in. You've got to start somewhere. If you are really wanting to do something, you need to just do it and hope for the best. And you might find you're a natural. You might find that it was so much easier and you were just scared. So let's see. Number five is using not ready as a shield against the vulnerability of being seen and possibly failing. So that's the thing I was just talking about. You're just like, oh, it's just not quite ready yet. It's not what, and then I have a book that I've been writing for 3 years, and I just need to assemble it, all the graphics and everything like that, put it together, and then try and find a publisher. But there's something holding me back, like, it's not good enough. But I created characters, I created stories, and I know it would do good, but there's still something holding me back, and it's just like, because maybe I'm not good enough, maybe it's not that good. Would anybody even care about it? All those little doubts and everything, we just have to do it. So, I'm gonna make this promise that I'm gonna have that published, and or at least put together to self-publish by the end of this year. I have everything ready. I don't know what's holding me back other than myself. So, number six, watching women with less experience do the thing that you've been preparing for and succeeding. So, that's what I'm talking about. I have a book that's ready to be assembled and printed and everything. And I'm scared and I don't know why, but I've seen things that are not even as good as what I think mine is. But then it's like, am I just feeling a little conceited, like I know my stuff? Or is it really that it actually is probably pretty good and I might find an audience? But, I need to just put it together. Like I said, it's almost 3 years or it's 3 years, I think, this month in the making, and it's still just sitting unassembled, ready for me to put everything together, all the graphics and everything like that, and I still haven't done it. And I think that it would be good if I did. I have a whole series. I'm a planner, so I have a whole series of these books already ready, and I just can't even get the first one together. The other ones are already planned and prepared and everything, but I just can't get the other one together. I don't know why, but I'm promising myself that I'm going to have that done this year. So, 6 truths about readiness you need to hear. Ready is a feeling, not a fact. So, like I said, if you have something that you've been working on for a long time and you just feel like it's not ready, it's not ready, it's not ready, maybe have someone look it over for you. Maybe they could give you some positive input, or maybe they could give you some advice on some things to change. Especially if you've been sitting on it for a while, some of those ideas may have changed. So make sure that you review it. Ask someone to help you. Go through it and see if you should change anything. But then after that, you need to just jump in feet first. You need to just do it. Take the plunge, just get it out there because there is an audience out there, or someone who's interested in those services, or someone who wants to buy that item, but you just don't even have it ready for them. And they're waiting for you. So make sure that you have something in place. Put it on your calendar of when you're going to have it done. So done builds confidence. So once it's done, oops, once it's done, you're going to feel so much relief. You're going to be like, I finally did it. I finally got it out there. Now, it may never sell. You may have no bites. You may have no one who shows any interest, but you did it. You got the first one out. How hard will the second one be? You know, are you going to have something new? Do you already have ideas? So that first one is going to break that ice of that nervousness and that confidence. So once you get it done, you're going to be like, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. I'm going to move on to the next thing. Like I said, you may have no buyers. You may have nobody interested. You might have people tell you it's bad, but that doesn't mean you failed anything. That just means that the next time is going to be better. So 3, your experience is enough. I have a funny feeling that people have more experience and knowledge and information than most people realize. So if you take the information that you have and your experiences and you make it yours, it's you. People want to know you. People want to see information that's on a personal level. That's all you need. It could be that, a gardening book. It could be about, your life, hiking, whatever. You have an audience. There are, what, 8 billion people on this planet. You have an audience. But if you never give it to them and you never show them, they don't even know that you exist. So put it on your calendar, like I said. So number 4, imperfect action beats perfect waiting. So I can guarantee, I know this from firsthand, it will never be perfect. It will never be good enough. It will be to somebody else, but it will never be good enough or perfect for you. So you're better off just taking the plunge and doing it because what may not be perfect to you may be perfect for someone else. So you just got to do it. Number 5, fear and readiness feel identical. So the feeling you're calling not ready is often just fear waiting, wearing a reasonable disguise. Name it correctly and then decide whether to listen. So are you saying I'm not ready and that's just because you're scared that it's not good enough, that what you did was not good enough? That's doesn't mean that it's not ready. That means that you're just scared. So once you identify those two different things and you just go for it, hit that enter button, something, um, you're going to get over that hump of fear. And nobody wants to experience rejection. Um, we also don't want to put something out there that we put out there with our whole heart and not getting kind of response. But it doesn't mean that your next time won't be better or reach more audience. It's kind of like going on a social media platform and you never expose yourself to anybody, but you just keep posting. How's anybody going to know who you are? Are they even going to find you? It takes time to build that. So if you put something out there and just expect the flood of people to come to you, that's probably not going to happen. You've got to work on it a little bit. You've got to be able to tell people about what you did. You got to expose it. You got to share it. You've got to love it and appreciate it. It's your baby. So you did it. It's good enough. Number 6, you can figure it out as you go. So that's what I was saying. Post it, share it, sell it, market it, and then improve on it. So all you can do is just keep improving. You've had a book before, it gets published, and then all of a sudden you find out there's 6 different new publishings. It's because they improved it. They did something different to it. They changed it, the format, the language, whatever. They've improved on it to make it better. You can actually take the same product, the same book, the same article, same training videos, whatever, and make them better. Uh, It's not that hard because you're gonna see the reaction, and then you could change it a little bit and then repackage it as something new, and it may do better. So, couple books. I like recommending books. There's no obligation, obviously. I do not sell these books. It's just things that I've done some research on that cover this topic a little bit. So I like sharing it because I know I have a lot of readers out there, and I like audiobooks. I like manual books, physical analog books. I like collecting books, all of that. So, a couple books. 5 second rule. I've actually recommended this in one of my other videos, but the how a 5 second countdown interrupts hesitation. So if you get scared, you just take a pause and you just count to one, two, three, four, five, slow, one alligator, two alligator kind of thing. And just take a couple deep breaths, close your eyes, and just focus on your breathing, focus on the count, and then move on. It allows you to not erase something you just did or to hesitate on something. It's going to give you a minute to just pause and take a deep breath and move on. The second one is Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. So this is by Susan Jeffers. It's just a guide to understanding that fear never fully disappears and taking action regardless. I am always scared. I'm always scared of rejection. I'm always scared of failure. I'm scared of me. I'm scared of myself. Am I good enough? Am I going to be able to provide something that's going to be, worthy to somebody else? But I'm getting to the point in my life that I kind of don't care. It might be my age, or it just might be that I've had some successes and some failures, and I'm now just like, "No, whatever. I'm just going to do it. I'm going to take the plunge. We only live once." So, definitely feel the fear and do it anyways. So, you have been ready longer than you know. So, this is going to go back into that whole are you ready, but you have fear of continuing? Do you have everything just ready to just be published, to be offered to whatever, to have that phone call with that client to sell a new product, anything? Is it just fear or are you truly not ready? So the best way to find out if you're ready or not is share the information with someone, have them read and give you back some critical thought, thinking, um, some criticism or whatever. Um, hopefully positive criticism. So every woman you admire started before she fully felt prepared. We always look at other people, women and men, and go, wow, they really have it together. Wow, they really know what they're talking about. No, they don't. They're just like us. They're just like they're struggling. The first time they put pen to paper or whatever they did, it was a struggle too. They were scared, they were nervous. It's human nature. We're not robots. So it's going to be human nature to be scared of failure. We want it to be accepted. We want to be liked. We want to be cared about. So the thing is that you may have a product out there that's going to show the world that you care. So make sure you just do it. Just jump and do it. If you've been thinking about doing something, do it. Just get it done. Um, so imperfect action compounds, perfect inaction doesn't. So keep doing the same thing, but you're just improving a little bit better, and that is means success. If you do nothing, then I guess it's perfect because you've never done anything. So you are already ready. The only thing left is to begin. So take a moment to reflect. So, what is the one thing that you've been getting ready to do for longer than 6 months? And what's actually stopping you? I want you to stop and think about that. And I want you to write down those things. What is actually stopping you from doing that? The thing that you really want to do. The thing that you think about when it's quiet in the house. The things that you think about when you get excited about the future. What is the perfect thing ever going to be? You won't even know if it's perfect until somebody tells you it's good. So if someone tells you it's good, great, awesome, perfect, whatever, you're not going to know. You are going to be your worst critic. You're always going to be doubting yourself. And that's okay because you're still trying to put something together to show the world what you're made of. And if it's not perfect, that's okay because people aren't. So something I want you to start this month are a few things. One, name the thing that you've been doing. Write it down. What are you doing? Put it down, the exact thing, be specific. Getting ready ends when you name it clearly. So set a 15 or 14-day launch deadline. So in the next 2 weeks, I want you to Write something down for 2 weeks from the day that you're watching this, and that can be your goal to start or finish or do something. You gotta move it forward. So whatever the next step is for whatever that product is, define it better, whatever. If you're selling something, you've got a book, you have writing you wanna do, you wanna make a phone call, you wanna be on a podcast, set something up in the next 2 weeks. It's very important. Number 3, take one imperfect action today. So, not the whole plan. You don't have to do everything all at once. If you got a series of books like I do, because I'm crazy, um, just start with one thing. Just the one thing to get you to the next step. Don't worry about everything else, the fluff and everything, the marketing and all that kind of stuff. Just put it together, and then you can work on some of the other things. Read the 5-second rule. That book will change how you think about the gap between intention and action. So it's not a very big book. It's not that expensive. You could do it on Audible. You can get it on, a bookstore or online bookstore or something like that. But read it. It might be a quick little read. Read it over the weekend, make some notes, things like that. I'm a note taker, so I like to take notes and stuff like that. Throw them in the book, read them later, rubber band them, whatever. So, anyways, and then the last one: tell somebody your launch date. Hold yourself accountable. Put it in the comments below. Come back, circle around, see if you did it. But the whole thing is that if you have someone hold you accountable, not just put it in your calendar and you just extend the date. Have a friend, your partner, um, your mom, your dad, your brother, sister, your cousin, your best friend. I think I already said that one. Tell somebody, a peer, a coworker, an employee. Tell somebody so that somebody holds you accountable, and tell them to have them hold you accountable. Say, remind me about this in 2 weeks. This is my goal. And maybe they'll put it in their calendar and they'll remind you and say, what's the status? Have you done it? Did you take care of it? When are you going to do it? So that's the worst thing, is telling somebody about something, asking them to hold you accountable, and then they do. And then you're like, oh, I didn't do it. Have someone do it for you. Have someone hold you accountable. So, anyways, my name is Lynette. I've told you that before. I'm with AT Pros. We're a full accounting, tax, CFO advisory service, and business entity structures, all of that kind of stuff. So, but if this information is good for you, if you find use out of this, if you are going to take some action steps in that, make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications for our channel. You can also leave a comment, and I will be your accountability partner. I'll take a look at this. I'll come back and visit this page, and I will ask you, did you do anything? But make sure you put it in the comments. Not only do I want to know about what you're going to do, I also want to, it helps with the algorithm in that. It gets us out to other people. And then also, if you have anybody who's in this situation, also another lady, make sure that you share this with them, because they might learn something too and hold themselves accountable. And then if you have any questions, concerns, or need any services, you could reach out to me in the description page. I have a link for a free 30-minute consultation, but also you can find more information about me. And we're doing an update on our website right now. We are going to be including the tax tea and tips page. Right now, it's mostly construction stuff, but we do offer services to both, women and men. It's all the same. It's just a little bit tweaks here and there for construction industry versus women entrepreneurs, and growth, and that mindset that we have is a little bit different. And then also make sure that if you have a Substack, we're also on there. We share a little bit more information, some articles, things like that, or other things, handouts, flyers, checklists, things like that. I think I have a CFO one on there right now that is to hold yourself accountable for your finances. But we also have Instagram, and they're all under tax tea and tips. But if you do have any questions, concerns, or anything like that, please be sure to reach out to me. But I hope that you hold yourself accountable. I hope you succeed, but you won't unless you try. So, anyways, I will talk to you soon, and best to you. Thank you.